My older brother Caleb has spent the last 10 years treating me like the family punchline, and everyone always laughed along. Caleb is the classic golden child, a flashy real estate agent who acts like he owns the room. I'm an introverted graphic designer, content to stay out of the spotlight. Yet, at every single family dinner, he'd find a way to tear me down. He'd make snide remarks about my starving artist lifestyle, or joke that my clothes look like they came from a dumpster. My parents always brushed it off, telling me to stop being so sensitive, and that it was just sibling rivalry. Last night, it finally went too far. We were out at a busy, upscale restaurant in downtown Chicago to celebrate my mom's birthday. The whole family was there, out of nowhere. Caleb tapped his wineglass, got the table's attention, and pointed right at me. "Hey everyone, look at Maya," he sneered, loud enough for neighboring tables to hear. "She finally wore something without paint stains. Did you have to take out a loan for that Target blouse, or did your little boyfriend pay for it? Honestly, how does he even tolerate your broke lifestyle?" The table went completely dead silent. My mom froze, holding her fork, while my aunts looked away, deeply uncomfortable. I felt the heat rush to my face, tears pricking my eyes. But Caleb wasn't done. He laughed, looking around for approval. "Come on, it's a joke. She knows she's the charity case of the family." Something inside me just snapped. I stood up so fast my water glass spilled. "Shut up!" I yelled, my voice trembling, but furious. "You are a deeply insecure, malicious bully. You use me to make yourself feel big because your own life is an empty shell. I am done with your cruel jokes, and I am done with you." Caleb's mouth dropped open. He looked around, completely stunned, then instantly tried to flip the script. "Whoa, calm down, you're being crazy. It was just a joke. Mom, tell her she's being dramatic." I didn't wait for a response. I grabbed my bag and walked out into the rain, sobbing as I hailed a cab. When I burst into our apartment, my boyfriend Julian took one look at me and dropped his keys. I collapsed into his arms and told him everything. I've never seen Julian so angry. His jaw clenched tight, his chest heaving. "I am so incredibly sorry, Maya," he whispered, holding me close. "You are brilliant, and you do not deserve to be treated like garbage by the people who are supposed to love you." 2 days later, my parents and Caleb showed up at our apartment, completely unannounced, pretending like nothing had happened, wanting to drop off leftover birthday cake. They didn't realize Julian's father, a tough retired city detective, was staying with us. The second Caleb walked through the door, he saw my latest art canvas on the easel. He scoffed out loud. "Wow, Maya! Still wasting time on preschool doodles, I see." Julian didn't hesitate. He stood up. 6 feet, 2 inches of pure protective rage, stepped right into Caleb's personal space, and looked him dead in the eye. "If you say one more word to my girlfriend," Julian growled, his voice icy and terrifyingly calm, "I will personally throw you out of this building. Your behavior is pathetic, and you are no longer welcome in our home." Caleb took a step back, his face turning entirely pale, realizing his jokes weren't funny anymore.